It's been a little bit since I've talked about Epstein, and I'll be honest, I have hit a point where I'm incredibly morally challenged by what I've been reading. And I want to walk you guys through it, what I'm feeling and everything, because I think it's important. It really highlights the nuance and complexity of the Epstein files as a whole. Normally I can compartmentalize what I've read, where I allow myself to be mad about it, feel it, sit with it for a little bit, and then let it go. But I haven't been able to do that with this particular set of court documents. It has bothered me extensively for the past couple of days. And what it stems from is just anger. I'm reading a deposition by a victim who was given immunity after getting about 7 to 10 other girls to be victimized by Epstein. And what I'm really struggling with is the language that she uses to address those other victims and her thought process surrounding what happened. She is a victim. She was victimized, and I'm not going to take that away from her or detract that. But I have a hard time sitting here and feeling any bit of empathy for her when she is directly responsible for trafficking a 14-year-old girl from her high school to Epstein's residence where she was victimized. A 14-year-old. I get it if you're talking to your peers to a certain extent. You're 17, they're 17. But a 14-year-old, after Epstein specifically told you the younger, the better. And what's even more infuriating is that she talks about how she went there after being specifically recruited by 2 other individuals and specifically told Epstein he was not allowed to touch her. She said she didn't like it, she wasn't going to have it, and then turning around and going, you know what? I really want $200, so I'm going to bring this 14-year-old child to this man's house and let him do unspeakable things to her. And the way she talks about the victims she brought there, that she is directly responsible for, pisses me off beyond belief. She's like, oh, and this is a direct quote, Epstein would just have his way with them. Another direct quote, she says, I refuse to talk to any of the girls involved. I refuse. You are giving yourself a choice to neglect the people that you are responsible for recruiting. Did you ever think that maybe they might want to reach out to you for a little bit of closure to know why it is that you took a 14-year-old to this man's house? She also talks, and this is a quote, she talks about another girl she brought there and how she, quote, didn't want to perform what was necessary, end quote, to get money. Mind you, this girl went there one time, said no, and then said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring a bunch of other kids, including a 14-year-old here, and I'm going to get money while they get their innocence taken. And again, I get it. She was victimized too. But I have such a hard time sitting here and feeling any sort of empathy for her when this is how she verbatim discusses the people that she is responsible for, and how she originally was not going to help the investigation because she was so infatuated with Epstein and how he had provided for her, that unless she got a specific immunity agreement, she wasn't going to do shit for the people that she victimized. Jack shit. Again, she is also a victim, but she does not give a flying fuck about anybody else she brought into that house. And frankly, I cannot sit here and act like I am okay with that. Every other individual who has recruited girls to Epstein's house has expressed some type of remorse, some type of regret, and she's sitting on the fucking grand jury stand saying, well, they didn't want to do what was necessary. What was necessary so that you could get your $200 for bringing them there? I am not one to do victim blaming or anything like that. And this is where my struggle comes in, because I want to feel sorry for her and I want to understand where she's coming from, but I just can't. And I don't know if that makes me a bad person or what, but this anger has been sitting with me for days. And I don't know what to do with it. Because for once in my life, I can't analyze something to the point of understanding. With my degree in forensic psychology, with my job, I have always been able to go, I understand where you're coming from, even if you've done the most heinous fucking crime imaginable. And I can't do it with this. I can't get to that place. I don't know.